bro is my downfall for money, bro.
Okay. All right, how's it going, Oogway? I don't want to come in here bashing you. I'm here to get your side of the story. You know, pick at your brain, figuring out why you did certain things.
I've been bashed a lot, so.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. So one of the biggest.
Even by you.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I asked Oogway to come on for an interview and he obliged. I came into this expecting an ego-filled douchebag like Shazam, but I was pleasantly surprised by the end. One of the biggest criticisms levied towards you was, of course, your use of racial stereotypes in your content. Do you think that's justified or not?
So I've been doing this content for like 4 years, even with the Oogway quotes. I made many racist quotes. Out of the top of my head, I don't want to say crazy stuff, it'll get you demonetized.
Yeah.
I've done like quotes like, if there's a hole, there's a goal, of course. But I've done crazier things that are like racist quotes, sexist quotes, homophobic quotes, homo-positive quotes, many different things. And it's funny because not everyone sees every video. The racist ones also went viral. So people saying that, oh, he's changed and he's making racist content now. Bro, I've been doing that since the beginning. The thing is, saying the N-word, I was like edging it all the time. I never said it, really. And then one day I said it. My fans didn't really mind. No one did. Until people started making videos about me, like big YouTubers. Their fan base are starting to hate me. Yeah. At the end of the day, you know, it's, in my opinion, it's just a word. Like, it wasn't even put in an offensive context. It was just, you know, as a satiric. And like, even if I would say that to someone, like, why would you take offense? Like, it makes no sense. I would laugh at it. Like if
I
someone
sort of
said
agree with you. I think there is a big difference targeting the slur at someone and just saying it, right? Like in a general, broad, like video context. Exactly.
That's my point. But then again, I also understand people that really don't like that word. So I live in the Netherlands, where everyone makes these jokes, these kind of jokes. So even black people, you know. I've never lived in America. I don't know how people are there, but it turns out they're really sensitive to these topics, which I understand. You know, every culture is different. If I go to Qatar and I wave a LGBTQ flag, they're not happy either. So I have to respect all cultures, and of course my main fan base is American. And if they're not happy with me saying that word, I completely understand. But yeah, at the end of the day, it wasn't even my fan base that hated. It was just other people's fan bases that have big.
I've seen people
to finalize this. The hate started after I said Austrian painter is my N-word.
Is my neighbor. Oh yeah, that's the elephant in the room. Why did you do it?
Exactly.
We gotta know.
So I made this song called Out of Pocket, and the line goes like, my B for, you know, female dog. I don't know. I don't want to say the term to get you demonetized. My B called, she say goo goo gaga. Kung Fu Panda. My bitch called, she say cuckoo gaga. It's like a f***ed up joke, which makes it funny for a lot of people, but also a lot of people were like, oh, that's crazy. How can you say that? But just hearing that in the song, on the first line, something atrocious like that, is funny in my eyes.
Humor subjective, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, exactly. Humor is subjective. And I can also agree that people don't find it funny, which is normal. But which is funny because there's a YouTuber called Raka Ali who also makes like comedy songs, and he made a song about he made a parody of Macklemore, like what's it called? I'm gonna pop some tags. You know that song?
Yeah.
Thrift shop. He made a parody about that with Osama bin Laden. And that's hilarious. I think it's super funny. But I think everyone enjoyed that, but no one hated on it. So it's kind of interesting to see that these kind of songs are like, I really support him. Like I love his content. So it's kind of hypocritical for YouTube to permanently ban me for a song, which they actually didn't. It was just for 3 comedy guideline strikes.
In my opinion, I think you were an easy target because you weren't being apologetic, right? You were sort of like fighting back on this. And do you think you played into this edgy Oogway character a little too much because people were like almost calling you a racist, and you were like, man, I'm gonna show you something harder, you know what I mean? Like kind of like battling the culture.
So this is a really good question, by the way. I want to show people that the power of that word is in the people that hear it. So if someone says the N word, like not in an insulting way, if someone hears that and then gets upset, that's you're literally allowing me to annoy you and irritate you. But if you just move on with your life, the power goes away of that word, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But if I say the hard ER to someone, then it's like a straight insult. I can understand that. But just saying Austrian Peter is my N-word, like getting upset over that just baffles my mind. Like
this is like a big question here. Now that everything's happened and you got terminated, do you regret the decision of releasing that song? Would you take it back if you could? Hypothetically, obviously.
So basically, of course, I don't want to be banned, permanently banned. But the hate that I gained from that song, of course, I didn't want that either. But I think the way I was going, because my content is like just being gray area, and I always try to find the fine line exactly. And I would just keep going, and eventually it would be inevitable that I would do something that's also too far for a lot of people. So yeah, I don't regret it because it would happen again at the end of the day. Anyways, it was just a matter of time. Does that make sense?
So do you think it was unfair what happened to you? Because termination is pretty serious, and it can't support that no matter who, really.
Yeah, so I tried to appeal, and then they rejected it. So the only thing I can really do now is just go to court, or maybe get YouTube's attention. But the thing is, they're ignoring me on Twitter, which is crazy. Like, I think they're so done with me.
Yeah, I feel like you've added them a lot. They're probably tired.
No, of
like,
course.
Not this guy again.
Of course, I don't want to lose my account either. Like, I worked 4 years for this. I built an amazing fan base. I'm entertaining millions of people every day. I literally wake up, I'm happy, because I'm like, oh, damn, I'm going to make a video again today. A couple, maybe 72 videos. And then hope that they laugh, and they do. And it really gives me fulfillment in life. So losing that is like, it's not a good thing, of course. So of course, if YouTube says like, hey, listen, man, chillax, you shouldn't do that kind of stuff, I'm willing to not do that. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, no, YouTube, I don't give a shit about you. Like, it would be stupid. So them not giving me that chance, like being able to talk to me and then properly conversate and say, listen, you have a huge fan base and you're entertaining millions of people on our platform. You're actually doing something beneficial. Just chillax on these kind of topics, and we'll just let you do whatever you want. That would be an amazing partnership, and that would show that YouTube also cares about their creators.
Would you say you do it for money or the fans? Because I remember in one of your videos, you mentioned that one of the channels wasn't even making money and you were investing in editors for it. So would you say you do it more for, like, I don't know, like clout, quote unquote, fulfillment, money? What would you say?
So clout, I don't give a shit. Honestly, what do you mean clout? Like me enjoying the amount of numbers of followers I have?
Yeah, some people do it for that kind of thing.
No, I don't give a shit about that. I really enjoy reaching people and entertaining them. Like, I don't care about gaining followers anymore, as long as I reach people with my videos and make them laugh, And then, of course, some people might say, oh, you're making Palestine videos. For every follower you gain, you donate 1 cent. The reason I'm doing that is because I can literally freely do this kind of content now, because I used to be afraid to make them, because once I made a Palestine video on YouTube and I got demonetized afterwards. That was the whole demonetization thing, and I was afraid to keep posting that kind of stuff. But now I'm so free, I can do it.
Okay.
It gives me fulfillment even now.
Yeah, I'm glad you answered that and said it yourself, because that was one of my questions. But do you understand why people thought it was a little weird of the timing, right? Like.
Of course, yeah. The thing is, it's understandable, but the thing is, nowadays, whatever I do, they would just hate. Even if I do something good. So even if I would save a burning child from a building, they would be like, "Oh, he did this for clout."
Would you agree with that? Money over fame?
Of course, money over fame always, but money shouldn't be the main goal. It's like having a proper purpose above everything is better than anything else you can have in life. I had the best job in life, bro. I literally pull out my phone, I film myself in selfie modes, and I make a meme, or I make a meme with a template, or I make a meme with a clip I found or a photo I found. It was genuinely enjoyable, and it was not stressful. People that stream, they get so much stress.
Is there anything else you want to get off your mind and like tell the viewers or like tell people, maybe the haters, maybe try to turn some of them into fans? What would you say about yourself that they might not know?
It makes me realize that there are just people that are really, how do you say this, miserable in life, and they spread more misery by hating on people. I guess it gives them fulfillment. But yeah. And I also, like, for the people that really got offended by me just saying Austrian painter is my N-word, I'm surprised you're offended, but I deeply want to apologize to the people that really got offended. That's what I want to say. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to make people sad or angry.
Yeah, and I never took it as you trying to be malicious, right? And trying to be like malevolent and like starting stuff and like...
But you found me the biggest clown on YouTube.
Yeah.
I look like the Joker.
Yeah. When you don't know somebody, it's like easy for people to make assumptions, right? They're like, oh, this guy's just racist. He's doing this for the money. He just wants to, like, you know, make controversial stuff to pop off. While I might not agree with some of the jokes here and there, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? It's not me who's gonna be here like telling you what you should find funny, right? Like, you have your own sense of humor. I have my own sense of humor. I mean, it was a trending topic and I need my money. Obviously, that's kind of how the game works, right? Like...
bro is my downfall for money, bro.
Okay. So, would you say your content got worse over the years? Because I remember people loved you for the Oogway quotes, and a lot of old fans were like, kind of like, bring it back.
He milked it. It stopped it doing well, but it was always doing well. It was crazy. The only downside it had was I was getting banned on TikTok all the time because those quotes could be a bit malicious, you know, because I was saying like racist and sexist stuff as well with the quotes. Like the content that I'm doing now is actually working better. And I am forced to do this kind of stuff. You are forced to make downfall videos of people because it's working really well for you. I am forced to make really fucked up memes without the Oogway voice because it was doing way better. And that's why I'm doing it.
So a lot of people were saying that your friend, Man Like Isaac, backstabbed you. Would you agree with that statement or not? Because it felt like he was sort of like making videos talking about your controversy and telling you like not to release the song and stuff, kind of like trying to distance himself.
That's a juicy question. Holy shit. Yeah, so it is the wise thing to do. Like, if someone's literally getting deplatformed, not being by his side is the wise thing to do if you want to save yourself. So hey, if you chose to do that, sure, I respect that. At the end of the day, I would also do the thing that would save me. It's actually kind of fucked up for saying a couple words, you know. Like if I can understand them protecting their platform, but if they're like, hey, listen, you did something wrong, let's just chillax down a bit and then just keep doing it. And if the person then refuses to stop, then I can understand that they terminate and permanent. If the person literally is open to change and is open to work with YouTube, but doesn't get the chance because YouTube doesn't give a shit, then it's kind of scary. Like, everyone can get banned if YouTube wants it to, basically.
If you did get the channel back, would you change your content? Would you, quote unquote, improve it in a way, or would you keep doing what you were doing before?
So I would definitely search less for the gray area. I would tone down a bit, because at the end of the day, I don't like, the hate is what hate, so I don't want them to give them a reason to hate. So I just chillax with the content and do still things that still work. Keep a little bit of the edginess, but tone it down a lot. So
yeah, like no saying the N-word. Oogway, what do you think of people literally laughing at you, sort of like dancing on your downfall? And that other guy, the one giant onion, he sort of made similar content to you. What do you think of that? Why is he out there calling you out?
It actually gave me a sense of, how do I say this, calmness, because I was less stressed, because I realized that a lot of people were hating because it was a hype train of hate and it got people views. One, I realized that I reached a new form of fame, that if people talk about me, it gets views. That's actually really...
That's why I'm here.
And second, like, the guy dancing on my corpse, basically, that's crazy, man. Like, imagine for a song, being so happy that someone gets banned. I don't think it's just because of the song. I think it's just pure hate. Like, he already hated me and he wanted to see me fall down. And then when it happened, he got so happy that he had to dance. Like, that's crazy. And the one giant onion, I didn't even take that shit serious. Like, imagine doing the same type of content and trying to save your ass by saying, "Oh, this guy's bad, I regret my decision." Like, shut the fuck up, man. You were doing the same type of shit for years. These people talk to me online, you know, one giant onion. Ben Escherich, the guy who made the video together with John Castelline, they could, if they truly wanted me to stop, they could just send a DM to me and be like, "Hey, bro, chillax with the content, because people are gonna start hating me." No, what did they do? They made videos about it and try to defame the shit out of me. That's not because they want YouTube to be a better platform or me to be a better person. They just want to have something to talk about and make fucking money and views. That's their whole goal. That's what I think. Because if it wasn't, if they were true, good, kind people, they would truly just send me a message and be like, "Hey, man, chillax. Like, seriously, you're going way too far." How do I say this? Criticism videos, like you, you had a lot of points that were like true. Like, and wait, let me rephrase that. I don't mean true. Yeah. I mean, like, you made valid points that are based on things that I've actually done. But a lot of these criticism YouTubers, they had many wrong ideas about what I did, what I've been doing. They were saying, "Oh, he started with Oogway quotes," which I actually didn't. I did some other stuff. And then the funny thing is, I realized that these people, that they didn't actually watch me, because if they did, they would know what I would be doing. So what they did is they watched other criticism videos and then repeated the same shit. So they're basically just jumping on the hype train.
That's pretty much all of my questions. I got one more for you. What is your mother's maiden name, the name of your childhood pet, and your first job? While he did apologize, he also stood his ground, and I can respect a man who stands by their principles. In conclusion, is not his...
My time has come.
Oh my god, that's perfect. Stay classy, stay cool, and don't be a fool.